athletics is currently experiencing what many people would describe as the good old days. Competition's at an all-time high, athletes are running faster than ever before, and deep-rooted rivalries are making for exciting races.
Another gold, and it's another world record. Ingebrigtsen loses again. Favourites don't always win.
However, there's still something missing. Viewership and participation aren't quite at the level of that of other more popular sports throughout the year. There's nothing wrong with the sport itself. In most ways it's actually very similar to the likes of cycling and F1, which are shown to have much more interest. It all starts with marketing and creating a culture for the sport in the grassroots areas. Scotland, a country of only 5.5 million, has produced some of the highest performing track and field athletes in history.
And he is gonna do it! Gold for Jake Whiteman, world champion. Eilish McColgan opens up again. She's gonna make it. She's gonna do it. She's gonna emulate her mum. Eilish McColgan is the Commonwealth champion. Gold for Scotland.
The stories of athletes need to be told all year round. Stride Athletics was founded on the basis of highlighting the abundance of talent in our country, and furthermore giving those athletes the chance to shine in their hometowns on a local stage. There's clearly something special happening in Scotland with athletics at the moment. If we can provide easy to access, high level events, who knows what talent we could discover. Just like that kid in the playground at school who storms around the pitch after scoring a goal, we want people to feel like they're part of something huge. We want to provide the most exciting opportunities for everyone involved. Not everyone can afford to travel abroad or to different countries to compete with the best at the fastest races, so we set out and made one here. So, how do we make the best event possible? Step 1 is pick a good course. Situated in the central belt of Scotland, a new 1 kilometre road cycle circuit loop was developed back in 2023. This is an ideal location for all major districts of Scotland to travel to without much hassle. It has next to no elevation drop or gain to provide an easy as possible running condition. Being situated in a suburban town, the surrounding trees help to block the majority of the wind, which is ideal for planning a race all year round. It's consistent. In terms of a racing aspect, the few turns at the far end keep it mentally stimulating and provide opportunities for tactics to come into play. Step 2. It needs to be spectator friendly. Spectators are some of the most important people in a race. A major factor we considered in scaling our event was to ensure spectators were well accommodated. The lapped course allows the athletes to pass by multiple times per kilometre, almost featuring as frequent cheering as a track race would, since the back and home straights are right next to each other. Instead of an athlete seeing their support team once or twice on a point-to-point or out and back race, they can see them over 10 times at the flat and fast course. Frequent cheering allows not only the spectators to keep up in real time, but the athletes to gain a boost in energy on a much more frequent basis.
One, the event was crazy, so I didn't have to think too much, which is always good. If you can have 28 minutes of not having to be in your own thoughts, always a good place to be.
A lot of people here to spectate and bring a lot of noise. Do you reckon that was part of the reason that it carried you around such a big
100%, mate. Like, you don't have to draw upon your own energy as much, so you go through there, all the noise, you're not using your own energy, and then you come around here, you think, you figure out whereabouts you are, and then there's just noise again.
Yeah.
Step 3. Make it fast. It's in the name. We know the potential of the course and want to show people that they can run faster than they ever have before. In order to make the event more of a spectacle, we invited a number of international running brands along in an expo-style format to allow racers of all ages and abilities to try out some top-end running gear during their races. We were so pleased to see how well this was received. In our attempt to provide people with the best opportunities, they need access to try the best kit possible. We're glad we were able to deliver on that front. However, we weren't finished there. There are a number of very high-level athletes competing, and in an attempt to elevate the racing experience, we launched something never seen before in running: our Pro for a Day scheme. 4 of the supporting brands decked out 18 athletes head to toe in full race kits: On Running, Asics, New Balance and Hoka. These athletes got a slightly more tailored experience in our bid to bridge the gap between professional scene and grassroots racing. Full race kit with carbon shoes, surname bib numbers and a front row spot on their respective races. And it's safe to say the athletes didn't disappoint.
Well done, mate. Well done, well done.